All right, so here we go. What number is 20% of 86? So just a little bit of review of that. There's a couple of ways to do this. The easiest way in my mind is just to write an equation with the numbers that we have, right? And so I go, what number, so that's x, is equals, so what number is 20%, so you can write that as 20 over 100, or just 0.2, it's completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and go 20 over 100, just because I need to recognize that that's what a percent is divided by 100. And then of is always multiplication, and then 86. And so then you'll notice that x you can just solve right away. You just go 20 divided by 100, and then you multiply it by 86. And you get your answer of x equals 17.2. That's one way to do it. We also talked about how you could use a proportion, right? We said that you could use is over of equals percent over 100. And that will also work. We find the number that's by the is, not the percent, because the percent's going to go in the percent blocks. So the number by is what number? So that's going to be x over of. So that's the number by the of. So that's 86 equals percent, the 20 over 100. And so from there you can solve. You can cross multiply. 100x equals 20 times 86. And you work that out. You multiply the 20 by the 86. You divide it by 100. And you should get the same answer of 17.2. Now, this thing over here on the right is not really my preferred way to do it, because it kind of requires that you memorize this trick here, and you don't really, there's no real understanding really as to why that works unless you dig in and try to really understand what's happening there. So I recommend that you learn how to write an equation from a sentence, because that's a much more straightforward application of the mathematics. Okay? I understand it's not a proportion. I always bring up the little trick because we are doing proportions right now, and it's a neat way to show how proportions can be used. And it really is a proportion, right? If you want to look at it, the top is the part. The bottom is the whole, right? So 100 is a whole part of your object, your number, whatever it is, and the percent is a part of that. 86 is the number you're starting with. That's the whole number, and we're asking what number is 20% of that. So what is a piece of 86? And so it is kind of organized in the way that we organize proportions. Not kind of, it definitely is organized in the way that we organize proportions, but some students just find it a little bit more challenging to do that. All right, so there you go.